Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of Sports Update, a series from Wayland Sports Editing and Broadcasting.
My name is Chloe Zalembo and I'm a junior. I'm here with my co-anchor, Senior Brendan Hines.
We'd like to start today by thanking Mr. O and the music production class for putting together that awesome theme music.
We would also like to congratulate all the fall sports, with almost all of them making it into the playoffs. The only team that didn't was girls soccer, with one seed outside playoff eligibility.
Almost there. Let's turn it over now to junior Carolina Stoya as she takes us through the girls varsity soccer season.
Hi, I'm Carolina Stoya, and although girls soccer didn't make it to the playoffs this year, they still put in their best effort this season. Let's take a look. Girls varsity soccer record for the 2023 season was 5-10-3. Their highlight of the season was beating Waltham at Wayland Senior Night. Players reflect on their favorite part of being on the team, being how close they are. Players to look out for next season are Zoe Middlestead, Jackie Rainville, Corinne Larson, and Avery Umanock. The DCL All-Stars were Jackie Rainville and Zoe Middlestead, and the captains for the 2024 season are Zoe Middlestead, Jackie Rainville, and Annie McVulcan.
Thanks, Carolina. Did you see those goals by leading goal scorer Zoe Middlestead?
I sure did. Those kicks were wicked impressive.
On the flip side of things, sophomores Kaylin Donahue and Avery Unima will recap the boys' soccer season.
Hi, I'm sophomore Kaylin Donahue.
And I'm Avery Umana.
Today we're doing a recap on the boys' varsity soccer team. They were coached by David Gavron and assistant coaches Doug Lyons,
Reed Newton, and Michael Jones.
This year the boys went 5-10-3 and qualified for the playoffs. Unfortunately, they were eliminated in the first round.
They were led by seniors Jack Quinn, Zach Rainville, and Andrew Medeiros. Let's take a look at some of their highlights from this season.
Starting off, we have junior DCL All-Star Jack Gavron taking a free kick. We have another DCL All-Star Brady Babineau with a throw-in.
Here's Jack Gavron battling the opposing team and getting the ball traveling it up the field.
Jack Gavron sends a through ball for senior captain Andrew Medeiros.
Here's Jake Newton striding to the goal with an outside touch.
Here we have Jack Gavron and sophomore Max Walsh going for air balls.
Here's Gavron beating two defenders and another one with a scissor move.
Here we have the team defending an opposing corner and carrying it down the field. Here's the ball being carried down the field along the sideline.
Here's senior award winner Dion Silva with a goal kick.
The elected DCL All-Stars from this season are senior Andrew Medeiros, junior Jack Gavron, and freshman Brady Babineau.
Some other awards were the Jim Carino Awards, which was given to senior Dion Silva, and the Senior Excellence Award given to Luke Patilla.
The 2024 captains will be Jack Gavron, Riley Martins, and Lucas Yemen.
Back to you, Chloe and Brendan.
Congratulations to seniors Zach, Dion, and Luke for winning their awards. So champs.
Now, transitioning from European football to the American game with the same name, we have junior Zoe Middlestead taking us through the boys' varsity football season.
Hi, my name is Zoe Middlestead. Wayland football had a turnaround season this year, going from 1-10 to 8-3. Now let's get into the highlight video. This year the team went 8-3 and they went into the playoffs in 10th seed against Scituate and unfortunately lost 36-47. When asked about the season, senior Ben Wright, he said that beating Ashland was the highlight of the season because it was a key turning point for the team. The team won the DCL this year, and head football coach P compares it to last year, saying, "Proud of this team's hard work and resilience, going from 1-10 in the 2022 season to 8-3 this year. We hope to keep this train rolling through next year." Max Dresens won MVP of the year, Owen Finnegan won Defensive Player of the Year, Makai Walker won Offensive MVP, Dylan Offman won All-League. They additionally had 3 DCL All-Stars, which were Jake Kennedy, John Chelsea, and Ben Hines. We also want to highlight Max Dresens, who broke the single-season rushing record that was set back in 2002 by Brendan Anderson with a total of 1,762 yards. Max hopes to break his own record next year.
As a member of the team myself, I'm very excited about our turnaround from last season. I have high hopes for the future of Wayland football after I graduate.
While we're talking about teams that we were on, I was on field hockey this year, and although it was a rebuilding year for us, we still had a lot of fun this season. To expand on the season is junior Ridley Keegan.
Hi, I'm Ridley Keegan. Field hockey had an interesting season to say the least. Let's have a look at the highlights. They ended the season with a record of 3-13-1, but throughout the season they were missing key pieces due to injuries. They somehow made the playoffs after beating South High Community 2-0 in the prelim game. but they lost to the number 2 seed Norwood 9-0 in the first round of the playoffs. Disappointing ending, but next year they are primed for a better season.
Hey Brendan, wasn't your little sister on the field hockey team with me?
She sure was, Chloe. From what I understand, field hockey is a great sport for hitting balls with clubs. Speaking of which, why don't we transition now to another sport about hitting little balls with clubs with Max Dresens talking about the golf season.
I'm Max Dresens. With their new coach, Coach Reddington, the golf team finished their season 3-7, but they had some great standout players who went to DCLs and states. Let's take a look at their highlight video.
The golf team this year finished their season with a record of 3-7. The team had a lot of standouts with Spencer Cates, Jamie Lear, and Joy Burke all being named DCL All-Stars. They also have a bright future with Spencer Cates, Cooper Stoll, and Maddie Muscoffian all being players to watch for next year. Spencer Cates will lead the team as their sole captain next year. Spencer Cates says that the highlight of their season was their first one against CRL. It was definitely an interesting year for the golf team because of their changing coaches. Coach Buffa stepped down and was replaced with Coach Reddington. Players missed Coach Buffa but also enjoyed a new coaching style, which consisted of sometimes letting the players coach each other.
It may not be as serious as the organized sport, but I like to think I'm pretty good at mini golf. Brendan, have you ever been golfing?
Not much outside of mini golf, but I'm pretty great at that too. Real golf, though, I feel like it'd be so frustrating having to track down your balls over such a long distance.
Well, lucky for us, Wayland has a whole group of athletes that love running long distances.
Hey, that's right. Ben Wright will take us now through the cross-country team's successful fall season.
Hi, I'm Ben Wright, and today I'm here to talk about the cross-country season, with the boys' team record being 2-3 and the girls going 1-4. There's still some great moments from the season, so let's get into that now.
The captains for the team were Ben Cadu, Daniel Narvaez, Michael Whiteman, and Zach Goldstein for the boys, and Selena Liu and Arya Samarganta for the girls. I asked Captain Ben Cadu what his favorite moment from the season was, and he said, during one meet, the boys' team was missing one of their top runners due to an injury, and they were hoping, but not expecting to make states as a team. However, they had multiple runners run very significant PRs to help push them into qualifying for states as a wild card. Speaking of states, the entire boys team qualified for states and Arya as a single runner for the girls. As well, Will Jackson and Arya Samaganta got DCL All-Star. I also asked Captain Zach Goldstein what his favorite memory was, and he said it was the Bob Glennon Twilight Invitational, because it was a really fun invitational, and even though they had to go on 2 different days to accommodate for the sophomore semi, it was a lot of fun and many people had PRs. Some players to look out for next year are juniors Luke Chisholm, Will Jackson, Arya Samaganta, and Owen Williams, as well as sophomores Jaden Newland and Matthew Tan.
Ooh, that's a lot of running. That sounds exhausting.
Well, if you're not into running around, our final sport might be much more appealing to you. Jaden Kaufman will give us the rundown on the girls' varsity volleyball season.
Hi, I'm Jaden Kaufman. The girls' volleyball team finished their season 13-9. They made it all the way to the Elite Eight, where they took the 1-seed Medfield to 5 sets, whereas everyone else lost in 3. Let's go see the highlights.
The 2023 Wayland girls volleyball team finished the year with a regular season of 11-8, finishing 8th in their division. The captains for this past season were seniors Dasha Tavertanova and Juliana Perdomo. I spoke with junior Tristan Chow about her favorite moment of the season was. She said they had to be beating Concord Carlisle and Lincoln Sudbury in both close matches. This is very notable because both these towns had a very dominant record against Wayland in the past years, with the record against Concord Carlisle being 3-24 and Lincoln Sudbury's being 1-15. Let's hope that losing streak is over forever. Anyways, Wayland swept through the first 2 rounds of the playoffs until losing a close semifinal match 3-2 against the number 1 ranked team in Division 3, Medfield. Wayland was the only team to win a match against Medfield throughout the entirety of the playoffs. The players I suggest you looking out for next year are sophomore Anna Yali and junior Samantha Lee. Congratulations to Dasha Tavertanova on winning DCL All-Conference, and congratulations to Juliana Perdomo and Samantha Lee on winning DCL All-Star. Thank you.
Well, thank God for volleyball, or else Wayland sports might have been completely blown out in the playoffs.
For sure, as the winter sports season gets closer, we're already getting warmed up for our coldest part of the year.
We'll see you in 2024 after the winter sports to recap their seasons. This is Brendan Hines.
And I'm Chloe Zalembo. Thank you all for watching, and congratulations to all of our fall sports on an amazing season. Thank you.